Let's continue on talking about the Los Angeles Chargers, and let's focus on one of their other sort of boom or bust wide receivers. And let's take a look at Josh Palmer, who last year was very much that, a receiver who essentially could go down the field, he could catch a deep pass, he could score a touchdown, but inevitably he was not somebody that would really get a lot of volume over the course of the season. And so when I look at Palmer, he's somebody that I think that could step up big if one of the wide receivers as the starter gets injured. But otherwise, I don't know that Davis, I want to be spending early draft capital on someone that I'm sort of waiting for an injury from. So Davis, I see some, 2 for 55 and a 30-yard touchdowns in Josh Palmer's future. I see a bit. I see a nice dynasty league player here, maybe for the future as well. I think they had another guy named Guyton, if I'm not mistaken, last year. But what do you make of Palmer's opportunities this year? Will there be more for him? Is there enough for him in this offense?
Yeah, I mean, I think that there probably is for a couple reasons. The first being, I think he will very likely beat Jalen Guyton out for the third wide receiver job. Guyton has just really been an empty calories guy in his time, which is, I mean, like the fact that he even made the NFL as an undrafted free agent out of North Texas, that's pretty good. But he is, he just runs 9 routes. He clears out. And the Chargers have had lots of guys like this in their offense for like the last 4 years. Jason Moore was one of them, Andre Roberts. They just had lots of guys who run up the field, never get targeted, and clear out the space for Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. And I think that we are going to see a change in the Los Angeles Chargers offense this year because they don't really have a tight end worth targeting. They've had Jared Cook, who they gave targets to. I, along with you, not really a big Gerald Everett guy. So I would expect Palmer to finish the season with the 4th most targets on the Chargers behind the 2 big wide receivers and Austin Eckler. The big difference, though, is I think Palmer probably of any wide receiver in the league has the most to gain with an injury. The 2 games where Keenan Allen missed 1 game and Mike Williams missed 1 game. So he had 2 games where he played greater than 50% of the snaps for the Chargers. The first game was against the Giants, 5 for 66 and a touchdown. The next game was against the Texans, 5 for 43 and a touchdown. I mean, he basically just came in and was a starting wide receiver for the Chargers when one of those guys missed time. Both of them, Mike Williams missed time with the knee injury last year. Keenan Allen has had lower body injuries a couple times in his career, also getting to be the age of 30. I wonder if Keenan Allen sees a lower snap share. Now they try and manage him a little bit, kind of like what I think the Chiefs are going to do with Travis Kelce, where when the game is not close anymore, they are going to be rotating Kelce out, not necessarily worried about getting him his numbers. I think we could see a similar thing with Keenan Allen and the Chargers. So I think Palmer is a really interesting guy, especially just because he's so